What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Week 3 Drew Report. Sorry it's a little late this week, and I'm sorry about my outfit, but I'm exhausted, and this is what you get. So I'll start off, I will quickly mention the Pats game. I am not happy about it. It was ridiculous. Those of you that were at my house watching it, absolutely no excuse for blowing a game like that, and it just makes me mad. So hopefully we'll make it up this week against Oakland. I really don't want to lose to a team with fans as bad as Oakland, so please, let's pray for the Patriots to win this week. So let's get right into it. Stud of the week. I also forgot. I haven't been doing the kick and the dick of the week, and I have to get back to that. If for those of you that are new to the league, Andrew and Mike, the kick and the dick of the week is the person who scored the most points but still lost, or lost by a small margin, things like that. So just really basically a kick in the dick. And Mike, you get to actually be privy to this, because not only in the same game is the stud of the week, but also the kick in the dick, because the highest score this week was Tommy Mills with 147.5 points. The second highest score was Mike Sims, 2 in the pink, 1 in the stink, with 122.2 points. So, huge kick for you, Mike. Losing by 25 points, even though you're the second highest score of the week. But you know what? That's what happens. Tommy's got a pretty incredible team. Aaron Rodgers, Darren McFadden is, I believe he might be the top scoring running back of the year. Wes Welker had that incredible day. I mean, that's really all you need. He got 0 out of his defense. The Baltimore defense for Mike looking great. Tom Brady, obviously, even though he had the 4 interceptions, it doesn't hurt you fantasy-wise that much. So, I mean, I guess we can continue to see Brady doing incredible this year. Very solid week overall. I think that really the Darren McFadden and Wes Welker performances are what made the difference. But, Mike, keep doing what you're doing. You're going to do fine. Tommy, after a few years of struggling in the JFL, you're really coming into your own. By far the most dominant team this year. So congratulations to you. And Mike, sorry about the kick this week. Moving right along. Let's see here. Let's see. Pretty close game. La Flama Blanca, Dave McNeil, winning again against Kevin Lemonade and Brownies. 97-90. Matt Stafford doing awesome. Ryan Matthews finally doing awesome. Who would have thought that? Kevin, Joe Flacco had a pretty nice game, but just out of other people. But Jarvis Greenell's not really doing much there for you. So nice games by both of you. Close game, but congratulations to Davey there. Let's see here. Team punishment. Chris Rabideau versus Andrew. Chris winning his first game, doing pretty good. 101 points, almost 102 points, beating Andrew, who had 86 points. Chris got off his butt and made a bunch of moves this week, so congratulations to him. He really kind of sparked a big trading block going on, so a lot of people going out there and wanting to make some trades. Cam Newton didn't have the game that he's been having, but it looks like you've been starting LaDainian Tomlinson right at the right time, because I heard Sean Green's going to get benched. So LT going to be back doing his thing. Maurice Jones-Drew having a pretty good week. Neil Rackers, your kicker, having 15 points, not bad. Andrew, nothing special out of anybody this week except for Jimmy Graham, your tight end, and Matt Schaub. Let's see, anything you guys leave on your bench? Not real. Oh, Chris, jeez Louise. Chris had 3 quarterbacks. I think he's dropped one since, but tight end that had almost 14. Mike Thomas, who I have now, has 11. So Chris's team is getting a lot better, it looks like. Next up, we have Fuji's Donkey Punch versus Dave Bowman's Lizard Kings. Fuji doing spectacular this year. 122 points, beating Dave 122-91. Fuji, Drew Brees, 38 points. And Pittsburgh's Mike Wallace, 20 points. It's awesome. Gronk, man, I want Gronk, Fuji. Give me Gronk. What do you want for him? 23 points. He's just doing unbelievably. Dave, obviously, it would have been hard for you to win with your opponent outscoring you by 31 points, even though 91's not bad. But Phillip Rivers getting you 6 points, that isn't going to do it. He's got to do better than that. Other than that, pretty good week. I mean, AP doing it, Darren Sproul's doing it, Greg Jennings doing it, Brandon Marshall not doing it. Your kicker was doing it. Sidney Rice, people give you crap about it. He's doing pretty well. Hopefully you guys aren't going to hear my daughter in about 2 seconds because I think she's starting to wake up. Let's see, you guys make any mistakes on the bench? Not really. Not really. Pretty good. No, everything looks like it was pretty good. Somebody on Oakland for Fuji, D. Moore, got like 12 points, but that's about it. Let's see here. Tell me I wasn't going, nope. Yeah, there we go. And next up, let's see, Ashley's All-Pros, Eric Plunkett beating Danielle 112 to 84. Pretty good day for Eric, pretty good all around. Ryan Fitzpatrick's coming into his own, doing really well. Calvin Johnson's having a good year. Starks, the Green Bay running back. Ugh, Eric, you got to do something about that. That's gonna hold you back a bit. Starting him, he actually got negative points. The wide receiver Nelson from Buffalo actually, it's looking like he's doing well too. Everybody in Buffalo's doing well. Danielle Grossman. Let's see. I advised you when you asked me to start Grossman over Roethlisberger, and it looks like I told you to do the wrong thing because you lost 4 points there. Wouldn't have made a difference. Daniel Thomas from Miami on your bench. I know you were mad about that. Don't know why you started Frank Gore over him, but I don't think you'll be doing that much more often. Could have made a difference. Yeah, it would have been close. You could have maybe made a little bit of a difference. Other than that, you would find. I think you would have lost anyway. But you know, something both of you guys keep in mind. You both have. You both are 1 and 2. So congratulations, Eric. And next up is we have the dud of the week. Jigga losing to me, 119 to 56. I had a good week. So Jay, if you're gonna score 56 points, might as well be in a week that I score 119. I didn't really need that much, but you know, it's obviously Michael Vick going out of the game. Other than that, I mean, Rashad Mendenhall not really doing it. Just a bad week. I mean, good guys that didn't do much. That's it. Mark Ingram is one of the only guys that did something. He had almost 10 points, and he hadn't been doing anything. Me, Mark Sanchez actually has been doing great for me. Michael Turner did nothing. But other than Michael Turner doing nothing, I pretty much had a great week. Let's see if Jay left anything on his bench that could have helped him out. I mean, obviously not to that degree, but yeah, Julio Jones in Atlanta doing pretty good. So, yeah, Jay, you got another chance next week. Like I said, you might as well be on a week that you would have lost anyway. So that brings me to the mailbag. Let's see here. I know Chris had a question in the mailbag. First, he wanted to know, he wanted to ask Andrew how his ass tastes. So, zing, Andrew, see if you have any comeback for that. You got to get involved, buddy. Start the smack talking. Let's see, I know Jay had a question. Jay wants people to check his trade block. He is trying to make some moves. And he also says, what else do the N-words, his team, as I call them now, need to do to win? Also, don't overlook us. It was only a couple years ago when they started off slow, but made a late season push and squeezed into the playoffs and won the whole thing. This is absolutely true. Jay, I think 2 years ago, only got in the playoffs on a random technicality. He beat somebody by like a matchup or something like that and ended up winning the whole thing. So, yep, absolutely. It is not even close to over yet. So everybody keep that in mind. Mike Sims wants to know, hey Commish, does anybody actually factor their decisions of their starting lineups predicted by the points on the website? None of these forecasted points are even close. They know about as much about football as some guy living in Charlestown that refuses to wear shoes. I wonder who he might be talking about. Just a hypothetical person, I guess. But no, Mike, I mean, I think once in a while you'll look at them and you kind of make your decisions based off them, but you got to really be careful because I think a lot of times they'll factor in, you know, what somebody did last year or something like that. I mean, this can be such drop-off, or they'll factor in things at the beginning of the year and don't take into account how someone's been doing. So absolutely not. I don't think anybody, if they are, should be factoring those things in. That is about it for the week. Thank you for everybody that came over to my house. Hope you enjoyed the time. We'll have to do it again before the season's over. Invite people over for the next game. Good luck to the Patriots against the Raiders this week, and I will see you guys next week on the Drew Report.